Welcome to the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast.
Hello everyone, this is Jarvis Scott with What's Happening in Birmingham. Today I got the honor and pleasure of welcoming back Attorney Kem Marks of Just-in-Time Legal Solutions. So Attorney Kem Marks, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Jarvis.
Thank you for coming back on.
Oh,
this
you're
is
welcome.
another regular series of our monthly talking about legal topics. And so today we're going to talk about evictions.
Yes.
So let's dive in. What are the first reasons for evicting someone in Alabama?
Well, several reasons that people can be evicted. The number one, of course, is non-payment of rent, and then illegal activity, any breach in lease conditions, or any sort of situations where the person no longer has the right to legally be on the property. So, like I said, breach of the lease, anything that's non-conforming with what the agreed upon tenancy is.
All right, so the next question you probably get a lot is, how long does it take to evict somebody?
Well, Alabama law sets forth certain guidelines. You can give notice. There's 7-day notice, there's 14-day notice. Unfortunately, if the tenant does not leave during that time, that often leaves a lawsuit having to be filed. And when that happens, you're kind of at the mercy of the court system. I mean, courts try to be efficient and process things between 30 to 60 days, but essentially there's really no date certain that you can be assured that your property is going to be vacant when you file an eviction.
All right, so next question, I like to throw out a scenario. Let's just say I have a friend and he stays at my rental property and he pays me $500 a month, but I don't have a lease. So the question I ask, how does a landlord evict the tenant when there's no lease?
Same thing, you go through the same process. The difference between having a lease and not having a lease just has to do more with the financing, meaning that nobody can just legally stay on your property forever with or without a lease if you want them to leave. And so you would still give the same notice. The only difference is that you may have a problem proving back rent. And even then, if you don't have a lease, but you can show a series of payments that would indicate that you guys had an informal payment agreement, the court would consider that, and you may also be able to get your money in addition to just evicting the person.
All right, so is there any scenarios where a tenant cannot be evicted?
Yes, a tenant cannot be evicted in the short run if the landlord does not follow due process, meaning, again, there has to be notice, there has to be service of notice, and things like that. And so Alabama law disfavors what's called self-help, which is just changing the locks on someone or using a master key and putting their furniture out. So things like that. I mean, you know, like I said, ultimately you can regain possession of property, but in the short run, you certainly have to follow the process of the law in doing so.
All right, and I guess my kind of like final question is there any time a landlord should avoid pursuing an eviction?
Now, this is purely a recommendation.
Yes.
But I will say that if there's any time to avoid an eviction, whether money is owed or not, I would just say the holiday season, meaning right now it's January. So if you have a tenant who does not pay rent, January through October, for example, you've had all those months to not start an eviction process. And the risk that you run is if you wait until October and November to start an eviction process, then you're essentially delivering notice and putting someone out during the holidays. Not advisable. Just from a PR standpoint, you just don't want to try to, as a landlord, get up your Christmas money with some anticipated eviction money that you've kind of sat on for all that time. And then secondly, you run the risk of, like I said, a delayed court system. People are on vacation. People don't want to, for purposes of safety, even process servers don't want to serve notice and just kind of roll up on people during the holidays. So if there was something informal that I would say to avoid, just start it now. If someone does not pay rent in 3 months, just go ahead and get the eviction started. Don't wait until the holidays and try to collect, because 9 times out of 10, it's gonna roll over and the landlord's gonna kind of look grinchy and bad.
Right now, Christmas time and everything. Now, I know some people watching this, they're probably renters. and they said, well, the landlord's not doing all he's supposed to do, like i.e. because it's wintertime and don't keep the heat on. Is there any case where you don't have to pay rent if they don't?
Essentially, no. I mean, what you want to do in that instance is go ahead and make the demand for maintenance. I mean, most apartment complexes and people have forms, or you let the landlord know, and then try to work it that way, because what happens is if you fail to pay rent, even if there are maintenance things that need to be done, the landlord can still evict.
Okay.
So, for non-payment of rent.
All right, so if they want to contact you, especially the landlords, what's the
Yes.
phone number?
It is 205-436-2846.
And tell them where you're located.
We are right here in the historic downtown Bessemer, the HDB.
All right, and visit you on the web?
Yes, at justintimelegal.com, and then our address is 1922 3rd Avenue North, Bessemer, Alabama, 35020.
All right, well, Attorney Kem Marks, thank you for coming on. I hope
You're welcome.
landlords out there watching, make sure you contact her and
Before October.
Before October. So thank you all for watching this video today. Please check out what'shappenedbirmingham.com for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all again, and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast. Please check out our website, app, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos today.